Welcome everyone, Mary NJ08. This is an impromptu vlog that many of my subs and viewers on various social media networks have been asking me, please make a video of your reactions of the recent news. That's right, actually around, I don't know, middle of the night last night, I start hearing people texting me on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere. My phone just kept going off. I'm like, something must have happened. Apparently, the Big N dropped a bombshell in the middle of the night, and some pretty big news. Let's get right into it. Apparently, the rumored console, the Nintendo dubbed the NX, is coming out March 2017. But here's what's really interesting and upsetting at the same time. Zelda Wii U, that we've been waiting for since the beginning of time, well, at least it seems that, is also delayed till 2017. But will be a launch title for the NX. But will also be coming out for the Wii U. Wow, what a marketing tactic to get you to get the new system. You know you're going to want to play the new Zelda on the newest system. We knew about the NX, we knew it was rumored, we knew it was coming out. In a way, I'm kind of happy that it's coming out next year because, my God, the games that are coming out this year and plus all the VR headsets, I mean, it's broke city. It's a lot to cover. This year's been huge on Mary and J08, and usually, you know, the winter holiday months is when the gaming season kicks up. So far, this year hasn't stopped. We've been playing games left and right, and it stinks for Nintendo fans because this really makes you think, what is there for this year? I mean, okay, you have Pokemon coming out in the fall, and a Paper Mario game, but I mean, really, we had our Star Fox that came out. We had our Pokken Tournament, which is two absolute amazing games in my opinion. I'm really loving both of them. But I don't know. And now what's going to be left for E3? I mean, you would think that this news would be dropped at an E3. I have a theory that this news got leaked out and Nintendo wanted to beat the media to the press and say, well, you know what, we're going to announce it first. Because this should have been something at least should have been announced at E3. But here's what's interesting to me, or now they do those directs. Here's what's interesting to me is that Nintendo is not even going to be talking about or revealing the NX at E3. Big mistake in my opinion. They're a procrastinating company. They're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And I don't listen to me. This is what Nintendo should have did. Okay. They're saying that they're going to show the NX, but it's going to be later in the year at another event, maybe PAX or something. I don't know. Some other event, Gamescom, who knows? Or their own, I'm sure they're going to do their own Nintendo Direct. But here's what Nintendo should have did. They should have not announced anything. They should have not had a Direct. They should have had a press conference like everybody else at E3. Come out on stage, reveal the NX, show the NX, show Zelda on the NX, reveal some more of the launch titles. I would have pre-ordered the freaking thing that day. I don't know what they have very strange strategies, but I guess they know what's best. Apparently, I just would love to know more about the system. But hey, March, and I was saying on Twitter, last night, who knows? That could get delayed as it gets closer. You see, to me, the holiday season is always the best time, marketing-wise, for a console system. It's just, I don't know, it's a strange month, March. Wow. Interesting, very interesting. But yeah, we're going to have to see. Now, there's some other little news, too. Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem coming to mobile. Now, I think this has a big tie-in with the NX because, and by the way, I'm not necessarily sure that the Nintendo NX is going to be the final name. This is a code name. I think it's going to have strong tie-ins. They're working with that company DNA. Strong tie-ins to the NX. I think the NX is going to be connected to mobile software. You could be playing Animal Crossing on your mobile phone and hit a button and then it transfers it to the NX, or it has some kind of continuity where they work together. Because the NX is, taking advantage of new technologies. They've never been in the mobile space before as far as cell phones and tablets. They're getting into it now. We got that Miatomo, which I think is really cool. I see potential there. They're saying that it should be like a full-fledged Animal Crossing, a full-fledged game. So it's gonna have some kind of tie-in to the NX, I'm sure, where they're gonna talk back and forth. That's really cool. I was making this joke a while back that it's probably going to be the Virtual Boy 2. It's going to be a virtual reality machine. And is it going to be, how cool would this be? Is the NX going to be a mobile handheld game and a home console game where you disconnect it from the docking station and it becomes a mobile system? How sick would that be? Because they're saying, oh, they're going to release two simultaneously consoles. They're going to release a handheld and they're going to release a home console. What if it was 2-in-1? Almost like the Wii U gamepad, but its own thing. Where it can connect to the TV, it can be taken off and taken off with you. Almost kind of like the Vita with the PS4, but instead of remote play where you have to be a certain distance from your console, you could take this down the street, you could take this wherever. It's a fully functional mobile system. And then that whole entire, thing with the mobile apps and the cell phone apps and the iTunes Store and Android Play and Google Play and all that. They're all talking together. You could play with somebody on an Android with an iPhone. You could play with somebody on an NX, and then it's all together. Who knows? Wishful thinking, right? But these are things that people wanted my impressions on and theories and predictions, and these are my predictions. How cool would that be? As gamers, we're always looking to the extremes. And a lot of times, you're let down when the final product comes out. I think Nintendo should listen to people. I think Nintendo should, if they really do, this could be a big thing. And you gotta be really, really careful because now they're upsetting a lot of people with Zelda, with Wii U. It almost reminds me of like how Twilight Princess came out towards the end of the GameCube, and then it came out for the Wii. So I don't know. But those are my predictions. Those are my reactions. I'm excited for the news, but I'm bummed about Zelda. How cool would this be? How cool would it be if they said, okay, because I'm a diehard Nintendo fan. I'm a diehard video game guy. I do it for a living. This is my YouTube channel, my hobby, my I'm an AdSense partner. I've been gaming since I was in diapers. One of the first YouTubers on here with a camcorder when Let's Plays weren't even a thing. How cool would it be if they said, okay, listen, Zelda's coming out for Wii U this year, the end of this year, and then it's also going to be coming out in March for the new system, but if you buy Zelda Wii U, you'll get a code where you could download it free again on the NX. Wishful thinking, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a lot of people agreeing with me. And that would be a logical thing. And you know what? I wouldn't have a problem with it. I wouldn't even have a problem with it if it came out in like the holiday or even January and said, all right, here's your Wii U version, your hard copy. Here's the code for when it comes out with the NX, And I'm sure the NX is going to have compatibility, playback with the Wii U. I'm sure. Maybe even the Wii. I doubt it, but at least the Wii U, because there's some great games for the Wii U. I mean, yeah, the Wii U, some will say had a short life cycle and not a lot of games, but I'll tell you what, though, the games that came out are top quality. I mean, even the Wind Waker HD, the Twilight Princess HD, Star Fox, the Pokken Tournament is amazing. Pokken Tournament is fantastic. The Yoshi's Woolly World is amazing. Really good potential if they take what was good in the Wii U and they implement it into the NX. I'm excited. I'll be there day one in March. I don't know when the pre-orders are going to go. Probably not for a while. Everything is fuzzy. Everything is in the air. This just got leaked out yesterday. But I'm looking forward to the NX. And I just, at least E3, they should at least show Zelda off. I mean, come on. Every time they do an event or a direct, they always skip Zelda, and it's what people want. Imagine a company and your number one thing that your consumers want and your customers want, you ignore and don't show. I mean, how long? How long is it till we say, oh, don't worry, oh, Zelda Wii U or next year, or Zelda NX next year, you know? Oh, Zelda's not going to be shown. Even a freaking 2-minute trailer. I mean, there's got to be progress made since the last time we've seen it, you know? Well, Miyamoto playing it and whatnot, and there's got to be some kind of progress since then. I mean, you know? Or they're just toying with the people and there ain't even going to be a Wii U version and they're just going to make it directly, specifically for the NX. Who knows? That's gonna PO a lot of people. At least if people don't have to feel like they're forced to get the new system, if they at least have a Wii U to play the new Zelda. But hey, anything's possible with the big N. They drop these bombshells on us all the time. I've been a Nintendo fan since the beginning. This is not the first time that news came out of nowhere. But like I said, you know, it's not a total shock. We knew the NX was coming. Like I said, it's good in a way that it's coming out next year because this year is so jam-packed with stuff and these VR headsets and tons of games. But I feel bad for the Nintendo-only people that are like, well, what do we have now? They have to announce stuff at E3 for the fall and the winter, the holiday. They have to. Something has to come out to hold people over. And also to make sure that those people know that their software is secure to maybe transfer over to the new system. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind it. You know, that would be really cool. So there you go. I addressed it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little side note, a little plug for myself. I'm actually starting from scratch with my new direct capture setup. I'm getting new microphones, new software, new computer, new direct capture system device. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to have a setup tour, a room tour, show you guys how I'm cranking these videos out. I'm supposed to get, according to my Amazon Prime tracking, I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. So if all goes well, we'll be testing it out. I'll be doing a live test stream. Guile from Street Fighter is supposedly coming out. Everybody's been wanting me to play this game, Neo Alpha demo. It's supposed to be like Dark Souls, but even harder. I'll be testing out various games with the new setup, and then that setup is what I'll be using going on in the future. I'm super excited about it. I always like updating my equipment. I always like updating my quality, and should be good. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you for subscribing and following me and being interested in what I have to say. It means a lot to me. Take care, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye now.